Welcome to YOUTHVIEW, a podcast by Skill Creative. Today we'll be debunking awkward encounters. My name is Craig.
I'm Ruby.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Lulu.
I'm Kaylee.
Today we will be sharing our own awkward experiences and hearing other people's embarrassing stories.
We'll be doing a bunch of interviews around the Central Coast, hearing from all different demographics and ages. Let's hop to it.
Hello, and thank you for taking the time to sit down and listen to my embarrassing and awkward story.
Yes.
Okay, so this is actually fairly recent. It was back in 2024, High School Musical days. You know what I'm talking about. So I was up at Harrington with my nan and pop because I couldn't come down to rehearse. So I get a call from a person who shall not be named. And he just basically asked, "Yo, Craig, what's up? Where are you? Like, why aren't you down here, like, practicing?" I'm like, "Well, I had to go up to my grandparents for the holidays." Like, "Oh, no, that's fine." So we start talking about, obviously, drama, acting, stuff like that. And then that turns to me talking about my crush for some reason. For some strange reason, I just start talking about my crush. And then, oh, God. So he then says, "Craig, you realize you've been on speaker this entire time?" And I'm like, "Oh, no. No, oh, no. No.
Did she hear it? Was your crush
She
there?
was in the background.
But did she hear it?
Yeah, she like at least 10 people heard the entire phone call.
But, like, do you know what I mean? Like, did she know you like...
I mean, from what I was saying, it was probably a pretty good guess. So I immediately hung up the call. And I kind of just died. I just died a little on the inside. It doesn't end there though, because so I was in my bedroom with the call, and at that moment, like, my cousin walked in. He was like, "Why are you like so sad?" I didn't even know I was crying at this point, so I just told him everything, and he says like, "Mate, oh God, you are so screwed." Like,
Well, that's
oh
helpful.
God. Yeah, that's not really helpful. Thanks, Lachlan.
Great job.
Thank you, Lachlan. Crush thing didn't work out anyways, so yeah, embarrassing story for now, but back then it was so awkward to go to school.
Back then it would be a horror story.
It was a
That
horror
would be.
story. Like, in my mind, I was like, "Oh, no, this is not good." And then as soon as I got back from school, I'd forgotten it. The power of ADHD, I've forgotten it. That's my story.
Cool.
Guys.
Okay.
You got it.
Time to spill my soul out. To my most awkward story. We're gonna rewind a few years.
Okay.
To my youth, when I to my
How youthful?
more youthful than I am now. Like
Okay.
Awesome.
that.
Youthful.
I was youthful. I'm gonna say 8 to be safe, but I think I
Okay.
might have been older, which doesn't make it better.
This can't be good.
So my most awkward story.
The laughing's making me worried.
So we had just found out my grandma died. And mum had come over to like break the news to me and my sister. My brother was like in the other room. He was like too tiny to like understand death.
Yeah.
So my mum came over to me and my sister, and she was like, "So your your grandma, she just passed away from cancer," and we're like, "Oh no." That's awful. So obviously, normal human reaction, we start bawling our eyes out.
Yeah.
Like,
As
we're
you would.
little babies exposed to death. We're like, "No!" No! Mom's crying with us. She's like, "I know. It's okay." It wasn't her mom though, don't worry. She lives with us. But
She's lovely.
I'm avoiding it because it's so bad. But we're all hugging and crying, and then mid sob, I just let one rip. It wasn't a quiet one. It was a long, loud one.
It like bellowed.
And mum like pulls away from me. Like, I'm like, yeah, she pulls me away. And she's like, "Don't do that! Get out!"
God.
So I like walk away in shame.
So you don't get comforted about it anymore. You fart and you're out.
I'm so sad about Grandma.
That's my most awkward story.
Awful.
I know.
I hope I don't die because I don't want you to fart about me.
One, two, three.
Hi, my name is Lulu.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
Hello, I'm Craig.
Hi, I'm Ruby, and this is the Jar of Truth.
Take 4.
Take number 4.
I have one I want to do here.
Okay.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Sorry.
That I've ever eaten.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't really eat weird. Probably just a piece of bark. Like that's probably just that's just the weirdest thing I've eaten.
Yeah, okay.
Like nothing too weird.
What, when you were like 5?
No, like last year.
Why?
I got dared to do it by Lindsay and Kate.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
I ate a rock at the beach. I was just like at the beach, and there was a rock on the floor, and I was like, that rock looks moderately tasty, and it wasn't. It wasn't a tasty rock.
Just go around and be like, that rock looks like a piece of steak.
When I see something that looks tasty, I eat. That's just how it goes.
Okay. I don't really have a
Where
next.
is natural selection?
If natural selection had been a thing, I would have been gone a long time ago.
It's always greasy or
Drenched.
or burnt or both. Usually both.
Usually.
I once got garlic bread that was soggy on the inside. Like there was oil inside it, and it just ugh.
Well, they do put butter in it to
Yeah, they
make
do.
it.
Yeah,
No,
but
but like wet soggy. Like it was very
What
it
do you
was
mean?
disgusting.
Like
Like imagine you put a piece of bread in water
yeah,
and
but
then
like,
take it out.
What do you mean you didn't like it?
Of course I tried it. I'm not gonna waste food.
Like it,
I'm
Ruby?
You didn't like it?
not gonna waste.
Okay. I would like the ability to make any sound effect like at any point in time. Like it could be dead silent and I could just become a siren. Like
Like the mermaid?
no,
Or
like the ambulance.
I like to imagine it's like H2O where they get like the
Yeah.
Cleo, I'm transforming!
Or like I'd
I
love
know.
that. Or like to be able to mimic like anyone's voice. That would be fun.
You
Wait,
could do- you
mimic
could
me
pull off
right
epic-
now.
Mimic me right now.
Mimic me right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Hi, who am I here with today?
Tracy.
Nice to meet you, Tracy. What is your most embarrassing or awkward story?
Okay, this is probably about 15, 20 years ago now, so I was younger, but we went to SeaWorld, one of the ride things at SeaWorld, and you had to sit in a chair with like a lump between your legs because you went upside down and everything, and then they take photographs, and when we got off, my dress had blown over my face. So everybody was standing looking at their photographs and laughing because my dress was over my face.
Oh,
That was the worst.
That is not good. Thank you for that. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so I'm gonna start my story then.
First story.
Okay.
Well, second story.
Second.
Once a year our school does like a little music festival thing, and I was performing at that, so obviously I had to be there. And I was sitting down on like a bench, just eating my chips because hot chips, food stalls, all that. And this guy who I won't be naming, obviously, comes up to me and he's like, "I bet you have a boyfriend, don't you?"
Ooh.
Whoa.
And I was like,
I don't like that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's not good.
"Yes, I totally do."
Oh.
And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
Uh-huh.
And I just keep eating my chips because they're good chips.
Good chip.
And
Obviously they're good chips.
then he sits like this and he's like, "Okay, what's his name?"
Oh
Ooh.
no.
And I was like, "Ew."
You didn't actually have a boyfriend at the time, though, did you? Oh.
No. Oh.
I just wanted him to get off my back because, like, for weeks, every morning he'd be like, "Wow, you look beautiful today." I'm like, "Bleh."
Time to lie.
And he's like the year below us,
Ooh.
so that was
Oh.
a little weird. And I freaked out, and while I was finishing eating that chip, I was like, "Okay, I can't talk while I got the chip in my mouth because manners." Quick, think of any guy you know. And I said one of my friends' names. I've known him for a long time. And he was like, "Okay, have I met him?" And I'm like, "No, he doesn't go here. Please stop asking me about it." And then my dad came back over and he was like, "Okay, thank God he's going to drop the topic. He didn't. he still asked about it. It's like, how is he? Is he nice? What does he look like? And I'm like, I'm not telling you that. And then I left to go find friends.
Fair
And
enough.
then when I got home, I had to message my friend who I used as my boyfriend, quote unquote. Like, I'm so sorry, you're my boyfriend now. I feel
take them
terrible,
as
but
well?
I was. This guy was trying to freak me, and I had to protect myself by saying that he was my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then he dropped it, but now
That's good.
he's moving to our school.
Oh.
So
Wait, your
so
friend.
now you're.
the one who I said was my boyfriend.
So now you're.
No, oh no.
He's moving to our school.
Ew,
Oh,
no,
And they're gonna have to meet
That-
at some point.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all.
I believe he's forgotten about it or whatever, but like, that was just kind of.
If this is the person who I
Ew.
think it is, he might forget. He might forget about it.
I hope so.
It would be
Yeah.
good if he.
He moves around.
He gets around.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
He gets around.
Yeah.
Right.
Not in a good way though.
That's my awkward encounter that I've had.
I'm gonna rate that on a 7 out of 10 on the awkwardness scale.
Certainly something.
Definitely something.
Would not be fun.
No. Okay, next
Dude,
story.
Yeah.
Cool. Done.
Next story.
Who's up next? Well, when I was young, when I was like,
They're all young.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone's
They're all,
Eight-
they're all
8 or 9.
youthful and
they're all tiny. They're all like all down here.
when I was 8 or 9-ish, I went to the shops with my father, and at some point he was finishing up, and it was going to take a while because he had to buy some cigarettes or beer or something, so
Oh,
I wasn't allowed to be there.
lovely.
Dad
So he was
stuff.
like, "Go wait by the car. I'll be out in a few moments." So I go out, and I see a car that looks exactly the same model, same paint. Obviously, it's my car.
Oh no.
So I get in the back. I don't question why the car's unlocked. I
Unlocked?
I just sit down in the back of the car. A couple of minutes later, I'm like, man, Dad's taking a while. And I sort of look around, survey the surroundings, and I realize this isn't our stuff. This is odd.
You're in someone else's car.
I'm in someone else's car.
You're in someone else's car.
How?
Did you check the
You
license plate?
didn't like immediately.
I didn't check the license plate, and I go, oh, I need to get out of this car.
Yeah.
And right as I go to open the door, person opens the driver's door, sits down in their car, and I'm in the back of this random stranger's car, and I'm just sort of sitting there, and I get this immense dread throughout my body.
I'm about to
and
get taken away.
I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh no.
And I'm just sort of staring at this person because I'm now too scared to move.
like, hey, I
and
just got in your car. Sorry.
They go to they look in their rear view mirror to start reversing out, and they just spot my face through the mirror, and they absolutely scream, like full body guttural scream.
God.
And I'm a child, I'm a stupid child, I'm in this random stranger's car, I scream back.
You didn't,
I
you didn't think to like say anything like, hey, sorry.
no.
I got in your car.
open the door and I just run. I'm not running anywhere in particular. I'm just running straight through this shopping center car park. I almost get hit by like 3 different cars.
Whoa.
And eventually I'm just sort of standing in the middle of the car park like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My hands are shaking. I'm like... And so I walk back inside the shop and my dad's still buying like beer and I'm like, I got in some random person's car. And yeah, so that was terrible.
What was his reaction?
He couldn't understand me. I was sobbing too hard.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that.
So,
Oh,
yeah, that's my story.
That's horrific, actually.
It was terrible.
So today we're here at Foot Locker with Francis. How are you, man?
Good, thank you.
Oh,
bro.
oops. That's something embarrassing right there.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask you, what's your most embarrassing story that has happened to you?
Not much, but probably just when like you say you too at a restaurant when somebody comes up and says, "Oh, here's your food, enjoy." You say you
when
too.
a waiter does that, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
enjoy your food. You're like, you too. Oh.
Yeah, I'd probably go with that.
Thank you for your time, by the way. Thank you so much, man.
Cheers.
Tips to avoid awkwardness.
Don't leave awkward long pauses in conversation.
It's really good to see you again, being able to catch up with you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rule number 2, don't stand too close or too far.
Hi, Craig. How are you? I'm good. Okay, I'm good.
And rule number 3, don't make eye contact for too long. Don't make eye contact for too long.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of the YOUTHVIEW podcast. For any other episodes or podcasts like this, check out our Spotify or YouTube channel, or any of the other sites on screen. For more information, check out theskillengineer.com.au. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time for more.
And rule number 3, don't make eye contact for too long.
Craig, bump the mic. Oh.
I didn't touch it! Okay. Hello, everybody. Today we will be debunking. Whoa.
I'm number
Wow,
one, thank
take-
you.
And I'm Kaylee.
And today we will be
Don't leave awkward
Long pauses.
long pauses in conversation.
It's okay, keep recording.